This is Victory's least expensive bike at $12,500. Like all or most Victories, the Vegas 8-Ball has their signature 106 cubic inches or 1731cc V-twin engine and 6-speed transmission. It has a 4.5-gallon tank and is 638 pounds dry. Unique to this motorcycle is the large yet thin 21-inch front wheel, which gives the bike an almost chopper-like look. And the stock aluminum wheels have this really cool 5-spoke design. From the manufacturer, the Vegas 8-Ball comes with a solo seat, which can be swapped out for a seat that can accommodate a passenger. In terms of customization, there are literally tons of options from Victory, including different exhaust, saddlebags, hand grips, floorboards, and more. I always loved the look of the bike and was really looking forward to the ride. I'll start off with my first impressions from the ride, then I'll end this video with my final thoughts.
Alright, so first impressions of the Victory Vegas 8-Ball. Came out for another demo day. Another Victory demo day. Thought I would jump on the Vegas 8-Ball and test it out. And incidentally, the 8-Ball piece, man, I really didn't know what that meant before. And for those of you who know Victory, you're like, oh God, he doesn't even know what the 8-Ball thing means. Yeah, but the 8-Ball basically means blacked out and kind of stripped down. You know, so they're maybe a little more inexpensive compared to some of the other bikes. They don't have all of the features. There's no ABS or anything like that. But Vegas 8-Ball is a little more of a chopper styling to it, and you know, looks really cool, man. And geez, these Victories, they just get such good ratings. You know, I mean, people love these Victories. I mean, they're quality, reliable bikes, and so I really would consider a Victory. And you know, the Vegas 8-Ball, I mean, it's a nice bike. It really is, you know, especially if that's kind of your style that you're looking for. You know, kind of looking for kind of like a little mini chopper-ish style. I mean, it really is a good bike. You know, plenty of yeah, see, I can't even really open it up because I'm in a line here, but plenty of torque, man. You know, mid-range torque here. It's like, wow, feels real good. Let's see. Hopefully, we can get on some roads that'll allow us to kind of test things out a little bit. But this round, I did some tours in the past. So I did a couple demo rides in the past, and last time, you know, I failed to ask questions like, now how do you toggle through to the tachometer, and you know, things like that. and now that I am oriented to the controls in the bike, man, I'm really liking it. You know, I'm really liking it because look, I got a tachometer on here. So you got your clock, you got your tach. Damn, yeah, this thing just, the torque on this thing, boy, it just feels great. Oh my goodness. Yeah, feels awesome. But you got your tachometer on here, you got your clock on here. You could toggle through to, what is this? You got your odometer, or your odometer, your trip meter, and then your tachometer. And then it does tell you which gear you're in. And last time I rode a couple Victories, it just threw me off, you know, because I wasn't used to it. And now I'm really digging it, man. Seriously, I am really seriously digging the knowing what gear you're in. Like right now, I'm in second gear. You know, I'm really liking that, man. Damn, look at this thing. Oh man, that feels good. Got that up to about 4,000 RPMs. Man, just feels great, man. Really loving it. it's great bike. The only thing is that the suspension on this one feels a little hard to me. Right when we pulled out of the lot, I ran over a pothole, and a mini pothole, like a little bitty pothole. And damn, that thing hurt. I was like, whoo, ouch. Ooh, that was a little hard. I hit that bump there. Ow. It's obviously a very upright seating position. Foot pegs are you're just a little forward from your knee, you know. So if I'm looking down, I mean, my knee is just a little bit back from the foot pegs. So a little forward, which actually feels great. The tank on this bike is, I mean, up front, it's wide, but then it kind of comes down nice and skinny, and so you really can, at least for my size, you know, I'm 5'8", and for my size, I feel like my legs can grip the tank fairly well. You know, I mean, it's not that skinny. I'm not, you know, it's not a skinny tank by any means, but where my knees are positioned, I feel like I can really, I feel real solid on the bike. Yeah, the suspension. I mean, I'm going over some little bitty bumps here now, and I am vibrating.
The Vegas 8-Ball was the first motorcycle I rode on this Victory demo day. I rode several bikes, and as the day went on, I couldn't help but make comparisons between the different motorcycles. With that in mind, let me throw out some negatives and positives from my perspective. Let's start off with the negatives. As I noticed when I first got on the bike, the rear suspension was jarring and hard-hitting. Supposedly the suspension was set at the stock setting, and for me anyway, it was horrible. The other thing I noticed was a significant amount of vibration coming off the bike. And I don't know if this was a residual effect of the suspension issues, but it sure was noticeable. But as far as positives, the seating position and seat height were perfect for me. The bars were easy to reach and the gauges were easy to read. The takeoff from the line was powerful, you didn't feel out of control, and the power stayed right with me as I moved through the gears. And the gearing of the bike felt very similar to the Victory Gunner, actually, sporty and active. And I love the fact that Victories have a standard 6th gear, which I could never even touch on this ride due to the low speeds that we maintained, even on the highway. Finally, I thought the bike looked amazing. That large front, thin wheel really makes you think chopper, even though you aren't on a chopper. And for a, quote, entry-level bike, the Vegas 8-Ball was more than adequate. For me, though, the only way I could see myself on this bike, long-term anyway, would be if the vibration issues could be resolved. And that's assuming that the suspension issues were really just a matter of adjustment. Now, I will say, remember, I'm just one guy who rode the Vegas 8-Ball for a total of 30 minutes or so. If you've ridden the Vegas 8-Ball, or better yet, owned the Vegas 8-Ball, please share your comments. Do you agree with my opinions or disagree? Your feedback, both positive and negative, is important to help other riders who might be considering the Vegas 8-Ball for purchase. Anyway, check it out. The 2015 Victory Vegas 8-Ball.
That's for sure. Uh-oh, Dad. What? Hey, what are you doing? I didn't even hear you call me. I know, really, what are you doing? You what? I know. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, yeah? Well, hey, Dad, do you think I could call you back a little later? I'm actually testing out a motorcycle right now. Yeah, and I've got the Bluetooth in my helmet, and so that's why it answered.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'll call you in just a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Bye-bye.
all right, Dad. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Anyway, that was my dad. My dad just called me. That's crazy, man. I forgot to turn off my Cena Bluetooth headset. So my dad just called me. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying?